Have you ever seen a person vanished into thin air? Now, we will check these people who disappeared like a ghost. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And don't forget to support my channel. James Byrne Warson. He was a shoemaker who lived in Leamington, Warwickshire, England. In September 3, 1873, Mr. Warson was provoked by his fellow drinkers and decided to pick up the challenge, embark on the mission of defeating nature. He was asked to run 20 miles up to Coventry and come back the same way by covering the exact same distance. The man who challenged Mr. Warson accompanied him riding a wagon to serve as a lookout. 2 other men stepped on the carriage. Driven by his athletic prowess and, of course, the provocation, Mr. Warson started running. He did pretty well. For a few miles, he showed no signs of tiredness. The 3 men on the wagon occasionally gave out a shout of encouragement. Then something happened. Something really unexpected and inexplicable. In the middle of the road, Mr. Warson tripped and pitched forward headlong. He gave out a cry that sounded pretty terrible. The 3 men behind him, only a few yards away, saw everything as it happened right in front of their eyes. To their utter astonishment and disbelief, they saw James Byrne Warson just vanish in thin air even before he could touch the ground. That's it. And he was never found again. Louis Le Prince was a French artist and the inventor of an early motion picture camera, possibly the first person to shoot a moving picture sequence using a single lens camera on a strip of paper film. On September 16, 1890, Louis Le Prince disappeared, never to be seen again. Le Prince had promised he would rejoin his friends in Paris for a return journey to England. However, he failed to arrive at the appointed time and was never seen again by his family or friends. The last sighting of him was on board a train leaving the Dijon platform, though both French police and Scotland Yard carried out an exhaustive search for his body and luggage. Neither was ever found, and the case remained unsolved. There was a lot of theories about his disappearance, but he was officially declared dead. A photograph of a drowning victim from 1890 resembling him was discovered in 2003 during research in the Paris police archives. James Tedford. He was a World War II veteran. Not much is known about his early life, but by 1940, he was a resident in Fletchertown, Franklin, Vermont, with his younger wife, Pearl, who also disappeared without a trace. On December 1st, 1949, Tedford's remaining family reported him missing. Police investigations and reports show he boarded a bus in St. Albans a few days earlier, but he had not arrived at his destination. He was on his way to the retirement home in Bennington from a trip to see his family in St. Albans, Vermont. The scheduled bus trip should have taken the best part of 8 hours, but heavy snow caused a long delay. The route also passed through the Green Mountain National Forest, an area renowned for disappearances and strange events during the 1940s. Tedford was seen sitting on the bus by 14 other passengers. They all testified to seeing him there, sleeping in his seat. When the bus reached its destination, he was gone. The driver and other witnesses all testified that they had not seen the old man leave the bus. Tedford was seen getting on the bus in St. Albans by multiple witnesses and was seen still on the bus at the last stop before arriving in Bennington. Somewhere between the last stop and Bennington, Tedford vanished. Strangely, all of his belongings were still on the luggage rack, and a local bus timetable lay open on his empty seat. Brian Schaefer. Back in 2006, Brian Schaefer was caught on CCTV entering a bar in Ohio. only to never be seen again. The 27-year-old was seen entering Ugly Taluna Saluna after chatting to two girls. He re-entered the bar through the only door at 1:55 a.m. shortly before it closed, but was never seen again. There was no footage of him leaving the bar, caught by the bar cameras, or 3 other bars in the area. Police searched the area but found no trace of him, and noted his apartment and car was left untouched. His girlfriend, Alexis Wagner, also claimed that she rang his phone months after he vanished, but it went straight to voicemail. It rang 3 times. While it might be proof that Brian was still alive, his phone company blamed a computer glitch. What do you think about these unexplained disappearances? Let me know in the comment section. And don't ever forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, be afraid of the dark. He is always